What's up, guys? This is Nerd McFly. I'm gonna give you a quick review on Batman Arkham City. Basically, I'm gonna start with the story first. Batman Arkham City is a 2011 action-adventure video game developed by Rocksteady Studios. It is a sequel to the 2009 video game Batman Arkham Asylum, which is based on DC Comics superhero Batman. This game was released in 2011 in late November. You could buy it on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC systems alike. The main storyline revolves around Batman's imprisonment in Arkham City, a sprawling new super prison 5 times bigger than the original Arkham Asylum, enclosing a wide variety of industrial districts, iconic locations in Gotham City landmarks, which you do actually visit and see throughout the video game. Batman must stop several mishaps that are occurring around the city in the chaotic city that encloses Gotham's most notorious super criminals. Now, you basically get to meet a whole bunch of different criminals in this video game. They really pulled out all the stops and really let you see the baddest of the baddest of Arkham City. And that's basically the rundown of the story. It's an open world. You get to pretty much do whatever you like. There's a main storyline, but there are a lot of little extra side missions that you can also do. And Hugo Strange is your main super villain, I guess you can call him that you will go against in this video game. I'm going to give you some pros, some cons, the replayability, and of course the overall feeling of what I thought of the game, and also give you guys some numbers just in case for those who prefer numbers over just general chit chat on the video game. I first want to start out with some pros. The storyline, like I just stated to you, I just told you a little about the storyline. The storyline is amazing. It's very in-depth. It is detailed. It is greatly structured. It is a great continuation from Arkham Asylum. If you played Arkham Asylum, then you know exactly what I mean. It flows right into it. You basically learn even more about what is going on in Gotham City in this particular one, Arkham City. The graphics, amazing. I really can't complain about the graphics at all. The lighting, the darkness of the city, the grim feeling that is Gotham, that is Arkham City, you get that completely in the look and feel of this game. There really isn't any one thing that I can pick out and say that it didn't look visually pleasing, or to me, it fit exactly where it should fit when you think about Batman, Arkham City, and Gotham City. Talk about the details in the bat suit, or how as you progress through the game there's rips, tears, and burns in it, how his face changes because of his illness throughout the video game. It progresses and goes away. Those little details like that always make a video game, to me, even better, because they took the time to make sure that those things were present and that they weren't looked over. Another thing that is great about this game is the gadgets. You get a shitload of gadgets. Anything you can think of that Batman would have, he gets. And if he doesn't have it, he orders, Alfred to send it to him by Robin or through some kind of rocket that comes and lands next to him, and you have to go and get it. I mean, basically anything you want as far as gadget-wise, you get in this game, hands down. And that really makes you feel like Batman, because Batman is a superhero without powers. He is all about the gadgets, and this game lives up to that, hands down. There really is no disappointment in that at all. You also have your Catwoman and Batman DLCs and side missions and add-ons. Some of you guys got that with pre-ordering with different deals. Those are amazing add-ons. You not only get the main story with Batman, but you also get the storyline with Catwoman mixed in, or you get the DLC with Robin, and you get this other side of the story, and it just brings the whole Arkham City to life, and it's amazing. Voice acting, again, perfect. I couldn't really doubt it. I couldn't really say that it was any negative to it. There wasn't overacting. It was the characters matched. Bruce Wayne matched his voice. There really wasn't anything that I could really say was out of place. The open world aspect. If you guys played Arkham Asylum, you know there wasn't an open world. You were in this prison, like you were in this crazy house basically, and you were in there the whole time. There really wasn't much getting out. Whereas with this, it is a complete open world, and you can go anywhere in this world basically and do anything. You can stop little side missions. You don't have to stay on the main storyline. You can do whatever you want, and it's completely free for you to swing around and just do whatever the hell you wanted to do and kick some fucking criminals' asses as Batman. The great design of every side mission, every level, every building, everything that you can think of, pretty much down to the details, was amazing. Next thing, the thing that probably made this game to me the most amazing is the combo system. I have not seen a combo system that beats this combo system in any game yet, to be honest with you. The combo system in this game is amazing. The way that you can put combos together with just a touch of a button, counter system, just the way it flows is amazing, and the response time is great. There really is not much that I can really complain about as far as the responsiveness, the variety, the diversity of the combos, the simplisticness that this combo system is, that turns into a freaking beautiful dance as you're kicking these people's asses. It's amazing. You have to play this game in order to understand how amazing this combo system truly is. Next, I want to get into some cons. Buttons and the controls. Now, there's a okay, it's great. There's a shitload of gadgets, but there's also a shitload of buttons that go with these gadgets and knowing how to use them. Now, it's not like it's crazy it's not a significant learning curve, but if you stop playing this game for a couple of days and then go back, it's going to take you a minute to get back in the groove, because you have so many gadgets, you won't remember all of them when you're just playing, and you probably will forget what you can do, and you have to remember how to play this game and have to really play with the buttons when you get back into it, because there's a little bit of a learning curve to the gadgets, to the buttons, to the control, because there is just so much that you can do with this character in this video game, and that's really what makes the buttons a little bit of a little learning curve you have to really get into. Stealth attacks aren't stealthy. That's one of my biggest complaints about the cons in this game. You can take out someone in a stealth manner and somehow they're alerted. In one particular board, when I was playing as Catwoman, even though I took him out stealthy, no one knew he was down, but Hugo Strange somehow was like, check your numbers, and they pretty much knew that I had killed someone or I had knocked someone out. So you really can't be stealthy in this game. They want you, they give you the elusiveness of stealth, but you're not stealthy, because they're gonna alert, the enemies are alerted no matter what you do. So that is a little bit of annoying, and that's throughout the entire game. I don't really have a lot of cons for this, to be honest. The only other thing I can think of is the batarang. That's one thing I hate about this game. I don't think it's very responsive. I think the controls are extremely wacky. It's extremely frustrating when you have to use the control batarang to do things. It's one of the most frustrating pieces of this game, is the remote control batarang. I mean, I'm sure some of you guys would disagree with that and think it's great, but I personally hate it. Hate it. I think it should be a little different or something, but it can be really frustrating. The replayability of this game, definitely replayable. Not only do you have your Catwoman add-on and you have Robin DLC and you have a Nightwing DLC. I mean, it's amazing how many DLCs have come out for this game that make you just want to keep playing it. And then not only that, you have Riddler challenges. You have so much stuff. Then you have a shitload of side missions already incorporated in the main storyline of the game. It's insane how many hours you can actually put in this game and still not be done with it. I played just the main storyline. I did the Catwoman add-on that I had with it, and I did maybe one side mission or two, because they were just getting to the point where it's just too much to do in this game, and it's amazing. So this game is definitely replayable. There's no doubt in my mind that you'll be able to play this game not once, twice, but just keep going through your first playthrough and get every DLC and freaking still love this game, because it's freaking amazing. So definitely replayable. Would recommend it to anyone. Okay, for the overall feeling of the game, great game. The best Batman I've ever played, hands down, no question asked. It is the best Batman. It beats Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum was great. This game is amazing. It tops that. Within the first 5 minutes of playing the game, you're already forgetting about Arkham Asylum and you're thrust and enthralled in Arkham City. The open world aspect, it gives you a whole new level of gameplay. It takes you to a whole new level, because you're able to just go around and be Batman and kick ass and just explore Arkham City and do whatever you want to do. I wish we had the Batmobile. That would have been freaking awesome. Hopefully they can put that in the future one, because the Batmobile in this would have been amazing. Because right now you had to swing to every building with the grappling hook. But if we had the Batmobile, it would have made it even better. But even without the Batmobile, it's amazing, this game. The Catman and Robin DLCs and add-ons, it changes up the game, it changes up the story, it adds on to the storyline. This game already has a brilliant storyline to it, and those two things just really make it even more amazing. It really just makes you want to keep playing. It makes you want to be Catwoman. It makes you want to be Robin. It makes you want to be Batman. You just can't turn it down. It's amazing how really good this game really turned out to be. And usually sequels to video games sometimes can be disappointing, and Rocksteady did the complete opposite. They took a game and made it 10 times better, and that's hard to do, and I applaud them for that. Great cast of supervillains. You have Hugo Strange, you have Joker, you have Harley Quinn, you have, I don't know, Penguin was in this as well, Riddler. I mean, Two-Face. Everyone you can think of was in this freaking game. It's insane. Boss battles, Mr. Freeze. I mean, everything was just freaking great. There's so many different supervillains in this game. It brought everyone together and didn't make just one person the standout. It kind of gave everyone a chance to shine as far as the villains go. And you fall in love with some of the villains, like Joker, who's like a classic, and you have Hugo Strange, who's kind of like the mastermind behind this, but he really wasn't. But I'm not gonna give that away. But there's just a lot going on in this game that you are surprised at the end of the game what really happens, how it really turns out. Again, the gadgets make this game, because that's what makes Batman. Batman is the one superhero who has no superpowers. He's just a regular guy with a shitload of money, good looks, charming, and has a shitload of gadgets and go around kicking people's asses because he feels like it. I mean, the gadgets make Batman, and they didn't even like turn down the heat on the gadgets. They gave you every gadget and say, here you go, here's your playground, go play with it. And that makes Batman Batman, and that makes you Batman. It makes you want to be Batman at the end of the day. I would recommend this game to anyone. Anyone and everyone should pick this game up. I don't care if you don't like Batman. When you're done playing this game, you will like Batman. Go pick out the game, try it. Just play it for 10 minutes. And if you don't enjoy it, then put it down. But trust me, you're probably going to want to keep playing, because it is an amazing game and it deserves every accolade that it has gotten. This is by hands down one of the best games of 2011 that came out. There's really not many other games that could top this game. It could possibly label the best game of 2011. It was a sleeper as far as I'm concerned, because I think that people were expecting Uncharted 3 to blow this out, and this stepped up to the plate and gave us gamers an experience that honestly you will always remember. And I don't really know how they will top this if they do a third one, but whatever they do, if it's anything as good as this, they've already won in my book. Rocksteady did an awesome job with this. I hope you enjoyed my gameplay of this game. I know I personally enjoyed playing it. I know it took me a while to get through. It had so much going on, but it's an amazing game. I can't even speak more highly of this game. It's one of those games. It's one of those rare games that comes out that I couldn't have wrote it. I couldn't have made it any better. And that's the reason why I didn't have many cons for this game. There were times in this game where I was frustrated, but I wouldn't put them down as cons. There weren't many glitches in this game. I think I had maybe one that I can't remember, like where the screen went kind of funky. But other than that, no glitches at all. And that rarely happens in games. They really took their time and really made effort, and it's amazing. Go pick this game up. I'm going to give it a 4.8 out of 5. And I would give it a perfect 5 out of 5, but I'm going to say they still can improve. But I'm going to give it 4.8. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you enjoyed my gameplay. I will see you guys on the next review. It's going to be, should be Uncharted 3 whenever I finish that. Until then, this is your boy Nerd McFly signing out, and I'll see you guys on the next game review. Strange is your main main super villain, I guess you can call him that you will go against in this video game. I'm going to give you some pros, some cons, the replayability, and of course the overall feeling of what I thought of the game, and also give you guys some numbers just in case for those who prefer numbers over just general chit chat on the video game. I first want to start out with some pros. The storyline. Like I just stated to you, I just told you a little about the storyline. The storyline is amazing. It's very in-depth. It is detailed. It is greatly structured. It is a great continuation from Arkham Asylum. If you played Arkham Asylum, then you know exactly what I mean. It flows right into it. You basically learn even more about what is going on in Gotham City in this particular one, Arkham City. The graphics, amazing. I really can't complain about the graphics at all. The lighting, the darkness of the city, the grim feeling that is Gotham, that is Arkham City, you get. What's up, guys? This is Nerd McFly. I'm going to give you a quick review on Batman Arkham City. Basically, I'm going to start with the story first. Batman Arkham City is a 2011 action-adventure video game developed by Rocksteady Studios. It is a sequel to the 2009 video game Batman Arkham Asylum, which is based on DC Comics superhero Batman. This game city that encloses Gotham's most notorious super criminals. Now, you basically get to meet a whole bunch of different criminals in this video game. They really pulled out all the stops and really let you see the baddest of the baddest of Arkham City. And that's basically the rundown of the story. It's an open world. You know, you get to pretty much do whatever you like. There's a main storyline, but there are a lot of little extra side missions that you can also do. And Hugo Strange was released in 2011 in late November. You could buy it on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC systems alike. The main storyline revolves around Batman's imprisonment in Arkham City, a sprawling new super prison 5 times bigger than the original Arkham Asylum, enclosing a wide variety of industrial districts, iconic locations in Gotham City landmarks, which you do actually visit and see throughout the video game. Batman must stop several mishaps that are occurring around the city in the chaotic